Welcome to Poul's Kitchen. This is Chef Paul with Chef Amy.
Hi.
This is Chef Alex.
Hi.
As everybody voted, Alex and I are going to make some homemade fudge tonight, and we're not going to share with Amy. We're just going to film a reaction so we can watch Amy get really angry and upset and cry because she didn't get any fudge.
I want fudge.
What do you think, Amy? So today we're making our homemade smash burgers with our special sauce made from dried Chinese chilies. It should be a little warm and should be really good. Amy, how you feeling today?
Well, I'll feel better once I eat.
All right, so please hit the like, share, subscribe button. Amy, take her away. Just
right.
try not to eat with your mouth open this time, please. Don't spit over the place either. You're in uniform. How's it taste?
Excellent.
How hot is it?
Very.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, because I honestly didn't put any hot sauce this time. All I put in was just a little bit of Chinese dry chilies. That's all I did.
Really?
Alex, am I telling the truth?
Yeah, you were debating putting hot sauce in it, but
I didn't.
you didn't.
Let's give it another bite, Amy. Give it a good ass bite. So how's it taste? Is it good?
It's really good.
So let's see the inside of this burger here. It's a little thicker than I wanted it to be, but you know
yeah,
what?
it's really thick.
But we got lots of them sitting at home waiting to be cooked and put away from Amy when she gets home. And dishes, right, Alex?
Yeah.
So please hit the like, share, subscribe, and stay tuned. We'll show you what we got. Welcome to Poul's Kitchen. This is Chef Paul, and today we're going to be making some smash burgers. So we're going to have a special sauce on them, and it's going to be great. So here I got a package of hamburger, and what I've done is I've separated them into 8 separate pieces. And before I begin, please hit the like, share, subscribe button. So we're going to take one of the cuts that I made. I'm going to put it on the cutting board like that. And I put a bag over my hand because this is really greasy. So what we're going to do is we're just going to take our hands and we're going to make these into little balls. I'm not going to season them because chances are your seasoning have salt. Salt's going to draw out all the moisture, and you don't want that until you're ready cooking if you put any salt in. However, with that being said, you're going to have the issue of, you're going to have a serious issue of having your spices and everything else already having salt in it, so it's just not worth having. So I got a plate with some parchment paper, because the trick is that you're going to want to have about 15-20 minutes in the fridge to let them form and cool, because you don't want to you really don't want to have them break out on you when you're trying to cook them. Alex is actually awake, believe it or not, as much as Amy and I like to tease him about it. He's just a little busy, but he'll be here soon enough, and when we're ready to cook, we'll cook them, and we're going to take and surprise Amy with this, because we got some surprise ingredients. And no, I'm not going to outspice Amy today. I don't want to do that. She's a little tired, and I don't want to do that to her. So these are going to get smashed, and that's the way she's going to go. So I'm going to put the phone down for a bit because you see that layer is kind of getting done there. So I need to put another layer of parchment paper. Having parchment paper can really make things a whole lot easier for you. It won't let everything stick. So you don't want things sticking on you because that makes things a lot harder. Smash burgers are pretty easy to make. There's not a whole lot of challenge to them. Everybody can do them. Anybody can do them. This is not a barbecue burger by any stretch of the imagination. This is something you put in your frying pan. It might even be a little bigger than I really want. But that's fine. If you want to get some latex gloves, this is even easier. But I do recommend using gloves or something you can put over your hand. Simply because hamburger is greasy, and I'm not saying you want the fattiest stuff you can get, but you do want fat on your burger. 20%, 25% is good. No more than that, I would say it wouldn't be the greatest thing. And sorry for the camera work. Amy's at work right now. At the beginning of the video, when I do my intro, you will see Amy, but she's at work, so she's not here, so neither is Alex. So this part of it I want to get done before he gets here so that we can just go out and bring Amy a burger and get everything sorted. But see, I want to separate these a little bit just so that then I'm just going to put another row of parchment paper on top of that. I'm going to stick it in the fridge. 15-20 minutes, that's all you need. You shouldn't need any more than that. And when Alex is here and we're ready to start smashing, I will be back. Welcome back. So now we got Alex with us. We got Mr. Sleepyhead out of his bed.
Hi guys. Well, I was actually up early today.
He was.
Earlier.
We like to razz Alex quite a bit because it's fun.
Yeah.
He likes to sleep.
I do. I do.
So we got the patties. They've been in there for about a half an hour. So, and they're pretty good. I've got my cast iron pan. If you have cast iron, use cast iron because it's so much better. There's no special sauce. There's nothing in this burger at all. Just a plain old burger. And I'm going to put that down there, and then I'm going to put some pepper. And if you can find this smoldering smoked applewood, get this. This is an absolutely killer spice. All I'm doing is one burger. Alex and I are going to eat ours later. Poor Amy's stuck at work today, so she's thinks that she's going to be hungry today, but what she really isn't. She's got food with her, but there's nothing like actually having a nice home-cooked meal, so that's what she's going to get. So I'm not going to combine it here. I'm going to make her do the combining when she gets to the office. I'm going to put everything in Tupperware, and then she can make the burger herself. So for toppings, I've got some onion, tomato, and some cheese, and this is going to go right into Tupperware, and then when we're done the burger, we're going to make some sauce. Now, yes, you can take some time to do the sauce now, but you want to make sure the burger's done. You don't really want to bite into the burger the second it's off. Don't do that.
Be too hot.
It's way too hot. You also want to let the juices rest.
Yeah.
Now, you see, since it's been in the fridge and been smashed down a little bit, it's firm. It's not going to start smashing apart.
When you put it in the fridge, it helps it stay together.
Yeah. So you don't need to add breadcrumbs, which for somebody that's on a keto diet, for somebody that has an allergy to wheat and gluten, that's not good.
No.
If you're doing this for a barbecue for your family, you may have somebody that's actually allergic to it. It's always better to be safe than sorry, because honestly, there's always going to be that one person who is allergic. May not even tell you. You may not know. You can think you know all you want, but you really don't know. So when this is on here, we're just going to let this cook out. We're not going to mess around with it too much. It's been several minutes now. See the nice little crust it has?
Yeah, it already looks really good.
We don't want to overcook this. I don't believe in beating the patty to death, because it takes all the moisture out, and you don't want to do that.
You want it to be nice and juicy.
Yeah, you want it juicy. So we're going to let this cook for a few minutes. Now, you got to pay attention here. I've got some Chinese dried chili. Now, I promised Amy I wasn't going to make anything too terribly hot, so a couple of chili leaves isn't going to kill anything. And since it's always a good thing to have your onion on the burger, I'm not going to put anything else in there. This is just for the chili. Now, I'm going to put the cover on here, and I'm looking at the bottom, and I can still see pink up here.
Yep.
So it's almost done. Don't walk away. Cooking burgers shouldn't take that long. So come in here, and then you can see the chili is all nice and grinded up. So that part's almost done. Now we can see here that it's starting to get nice and red in there, so this is almost done. So don't walk away, don't leave your eyes off of it for too long. It's almost done, and you don't want to have it go too crazy. I'm just going to take a little taste of one.
How's it taste?
Hot, but not too hot. And I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of that on there. Probably should have done that earlier. No one's perfect, not even Chef Paul. It's got a nice spice to it. Now, one thing about spice is you can add quite a bit of heat to something, and then once it goes in with other stuff, it's going to mellow out a little bit.
I'm just gonna try a piece.
So right now it tastes hot, but by the time everything's all said and done, it's not going to be too bad.
It's pretty hot.
It is.
Yeah, it's really hot.
Now when you poke this, Alex wanted me to put some hot sauce with that, and I'm not going to torture Amy today.
I think that'd be too much.
I think, yeah, that's hot enough, but by the time we're done with the mayonnaise and everything else, it's not going to be necessary. And I keep on forgetting things I want to put in. It's Saturday, I've had a very long week, I'm tired. So, at the beginning of the video, we'll show you what the burger actually looks like. You're just not going to see it right now because of the fact this has got to go to Amy, so she's going to put this together. So the burger's done. So I got that resting on this plate, and it's going to sit there for a few minutes. So now it's time to make some sauce. I'm going to put a little bit of apple cider vinegar. Apple cider vinegar, guys, if you're diabetic or you have anybody with any health ailments whatsoever, is a beautiful thing because it really does help. It brings your blood sugars down. Yes, this is super important. I'm going to put a little bit of lime juice in here. If you want to get some fresh lime, all the more power. If you've got cilantro available, that's good too. I just don't have any right this second. That's perfectly fine. I'm going to put some mustard in there. I'm going to put a little bit of smoldering applewood. little bit of pepper. Get a little bit more heat, smoked paprika and onion. It's really not that hot. You know, so much grandma would let me think so, but it's not that hot. It's the cheese sauce. I don't know why what the... And of course, our... One second, guys. And actually, I think
It's really smoky in here.
Yeah,
I just noticed that.
Take that off the... 1 second, guys. I'm just going to open the door. This part, I don't have a fan on top of my... I don't have a fan on top of my oven. I don't have a fan in here at all, so this place really sucks when it comes to trying to cook something.
Yeah, I don't have a fan on my stove either.
I'm going to add some garlic powder. Now mayonnaise. I can even get this thing open.
There might be something under the cap.
Yeah, I better thought about that. Here we go. Found it. It's a brand new bottle of mayonnaise, and this is a little different from what I'm used to, so it is what it is. When you live in apartments, sometimes you're not turning this in your oven or stove, because, well, yeah, this is what happens.
Not all ovens in apartments have fans, unfortunately.
So a nice generous portion of mayonnaise. Ketchup you want to be a little careful of because honestly, with ketchup, it does have a lot of sugar in it. So
yeah.
You don't want to go too crazy with it. Really don't go crazy with it because you'll regret it later. I'm going to take a second and put this away. Now, Terho, this is absolutely the time if you wanted to put some hot sauce. You can definitely put it in here. I promised Amy nothing hot today. She's had her fill. But some jalapeno would probably be really nice in this.
Yeah, it would be.
You want to make sure you have this all mixed up really good. Where this does have spice and chili in it, you need to make sure that it's been well incorporated, because if you don't,
Looks kind of like a chipotle sauce.
yeah. If you don't incorporate it well, someone's going to get a nice big bite of the paprika or the chili, and
Yeah.
that's not necessarily what anybody signed up for. Open up. How's that taste?
It's really good.
Tastes good?
Yeah, it tastes like chipotle mayo.
Yeah, it's got a nice, really nice taste to it. So, this is our spice. I'm gonna grab some buns out of the deep freeze. She can warm them up when we get there. But that's basically it. Burgers don't have to be really overcomplicated. If you overcomplicate it, you'll regret it later. It's burgers. It's not rocket science. It's not something that you have to go too crazy on. You can make all the burger. You can make your burgers. Then you can make your condiments. If I had a squeeze bottle, I could literally sit there and stick that into a squeeze bottle, and you can use as much of that as a little of it. You can use more at another date. Like, it's not going to go bad right away. It will go bad if you don't use it. Like, it's not going to last forever, but it will last for quite a while. if you want to use certain spices, sometimes it's better to use fresh stuff. But leave your hamburger sit for a little bit. Obviously not too much so it gets totally cold. Don't want to do that. I am going to let this go cold because it's going to go out into the other part of the city for Amy. So, you know what I mean? I don't need to burn my book bag as we go to her. She can heat that up when she gets there. But for you, when you're cooking this, just leave this set for a little bit, and then put it in your bun, start dressing her up. You can use lettuce, you can use other things. I suggest using blocks of cheese rather than Cheese Whiz or even just Kraft cheese slices. They're crap, they're garbage, they're no good. This is not the best cheese in the world, but it's a lot better than that. So please hit the like, share, subscribe button, and we'll talk to you later.